on a Thursday night with DTR. We are here with round 3 of Division 2 in Season 12. This is me, Bach, joined by my good friend Nell. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Nell.
Good evening, Bob. Good evening, everyone. Yep, looking forward to tonight at Bahrain. So, as we say, round number 3. And two different winners already this season.
Could have
I'm
been
sure
one.
it could have been one, but yeah, Magic Puka not having it all his own way, should we say, in the first two races, Bob?
Um, Two races where he lost the win on the final corner of the race. I mean, round 1 in Brazil. By the way, we're starting qualifying at the moment. We'll be waiting until drivers come on the track and we'll follow them. Um, so in Brazil, final corner, he was in a fight with Stewart.
Yes.
He was behind Stewart, wasn't he? But Stewart had a 3-second pen, so all he had to do was stay with him. But he had a slip up in the last corner, losing a few seconds, and he dropped to second. And last week he was about to win, had the lead, came out of the final corner, all good, and went weaving on the final straight.
In
And
celebration. Yep.
yeah, celebrating the win, and weaved so much that he crossed the pit entry line during the weaving, which got him a 3-second pen and which made him lose the win. Definitely one of the most hilarious moments I've ever seen
Yes.
in
Yeah.
online
I mean,
racing.
I feel for him. I can imagine it was one of those real headed moment times, but it's yeah, it's up there with the Race of Champions final corner. It sticks in my memory quite a
Yeah,
bit, but
yeah. Well, let's just keep it at you won that race.
I was gifted it. I was gifted it. But
Yeah, but it still counts.
yeah, it certainly does. So
Let's see. Pipkey is the first on track, but I think he's playing the Joker, so yeah, he comes in straight away. Let's see. We have a few drivers playing the Joker.
yeah, I think there's
Which
4, isn't there tonight?
are yeah. So it's Pipkey, his teammate Romero, so both the kick Saubers. We have Connor playing the Joker, and Honey Badger.
Yep.
Connor is on an outlap. Romero's entering the pit indeed. Let's see, Honey Badger is also on an outlap, so he should be coming in as well.
But yeah, quick discussion on the championship standings as we are at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Poop Cannon leading the way on 42 with two, as we've said, second places. Could have quite easily been two first places, but 42 points leading the way, 8 points clear of Honey Badger, who, as Bob just said, is playing his Joker tonight. Again, just a quick recap on the Joker situation for those that don't know or can't remember. When you play your Joker, you start at the back of the grid.
And you do not qualify.
Exactly, no qualifying lap. You're allowed out on an out lap and back in again, and that's just so that we don't get any people helping their teammates, etc., whilst they're playing their Joker. Then any points that you've gained during the race will be doubled. So obviously, if you win, you can pick up 50 points for the win. But anyway, I digress. So Honey Badger 34 points in the championship, 8 points behind Poop Cannon.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Daniel Juhas making his season debut, sets the first time, but literally drags Hummer to a pole position. That, meanwhile, is getting improved by Magic Poop Cannon.
Yep.
So the first times on the board, Magic, Hummer, Rigby, Brother Adam, Daniel Juhas, Pombeer, and meanwhile improved by D. Summers. Oh, that's quick. 28.4.
28.4 is very, very quick. I think what was pole yesterday? 27.5, 27.6?
No. 28.0.
28.0.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought quality times would be quicker yesterday, to be fair.
I thought they'd be in sort of mid to high 27s, to be honest.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Although I was surprised, I did 28.6 myself, and that was a lap with, well, 3-4 mistakes in it. I was like, oh, that's a poor lap. And then I was still top 10.
Yeah.
And only like 2 tenths away from P6. I was really surprised with the quality times.
Actually, a good pace around there yesterday, Bog. If it wasn't for a couple
Yeah,
of
I
situations, you'd have
surprised
been higher.
myself. Unfortunately, due to damage, the race didn't go as planned, finishing in 11th, just outside the points. But still enjoyed myself. Let's see who is on a lap. I don't think anyone is.
No, we've got Skipper on an out lap. That's the
Yeah,
nearest
you know
we
what?
have.
Let's go on board with Skipper.
Strange seeing Skipper in the Haas.
Yeah,
In a
they.
lot of different cars, but I don't remember seeing him in the Haas.
No, they won that this season. I think he and his teammates been in the Kick Sauber last few seasons, and in the other division, he is in the Aston Martin, I think.
Yep. Yeah, I think Ferrari the season before that.
Well, if you're going to have to look at all seasons from Skipper, there's a lot of seasons to watch.
A hell of a lot, yeah.
Yeah, he's been there from
drivers.
day one. In fact, he's the driver in DTR with the most amount of full-on run races driven.
Not a huge amount of DNFs, I would have thought, in that.
No. He has a finishing rate of over 90%. Looking at his on boards, I think the ERS management could be a little bit better. I experienced myself, it's best to just use it when you come out of the slower corners.
Yeah, I do find this game
not
so
a bad
difficult.
not a bad lap, but I think there's more in it for him, especially if he manages the ERS a little bit better. 30.5 P9 so far. We got
double slipping in there to 6th place in the
lovely
in the McLaren with a 30 flat.
Double had a good race last week, by the way.
Yes,
got some points, and he is on an in lap. Who is on an out? Pombear.
Pombear's invalidated.
Yeah, but I think he's once again on all tires.
Yeah, NLD Rush just coming round. He's set a purple sector 2. But
Really?
doesn't still look overly fast here.
No, it's the 34.
34, yeah. But yeah, certainly, well, I mean, it couldn't, it might not be a
if you
purple
guys
sector 2.
listen to the comms, use fresh tires in quali. Right, we got Lacatzes on a hot lap. And composite. Lacatzes, where is he? In the Aston Martin. Sector 2.
Yeah, purple sector 2 again.
Yeah, it could be a game bug. It happens.
It just gives you that false hope.
Yeah. You're like, oh, it's a purple, and then you come across the finish line, and you're like, oh,
just 4 seconds down.
However, Lacatzes P4, a fairly quick driver, especially over one lap. My opinion, better qualified than a racer.
Yes.
Now here comes Composite.
Yeah, comes to
Final corner.
It's gonna be a
No, that's whoa! That's a very last minute pit entry. Not a time on the board yet for him, and Nathan is still in the pit lane, waiting until his kids are asleep. I'm not joking, or until his wife gives permission. One of the two. Palm Bear improving. I'm gonna send him a DM because maybe they're unaware, they're new. This is only their third Grand Prix ever, so
yeah. Meanwhile, Poop Cannon just coming around the final corner was up on his time at the last split. We could see pole position being snatched away here at 28.6. So closer, but still not anywhere near that 28.4 of Summers. That's a stonking lap he's popped out there. Right, next to come across the line is going to be Cavolis. In 8th position, 30.2. Is he going to improve? Looks like he is at 28.8. So pops himself into 3rd position there.
Magic Poop Cannon on an in-lap after improving his own time, did 28.6. P2 for him. Cavolis in 3rd. Who is on a hot lap? Brother Adam? Yeah. Brother Adam, let's go on board. Final corner for him. $29.9, a minor improvement at P8 for him so far.
Tom Bear now coming round. He is going to pit, so hopefully he'll put some fresh tyres on this time and get himself a competitive lap time.
Yeah, I did send a message to one of those guys, or teammates and friends. Meanwhile, I'm on board with Double, the McLaren driver. Let's see what he can do.
Double drop down to 9th, was as high as 6 at one point, so we'll see if he can improve on that. Skipper on an outlap now.
Double is up half a second. That's good.
That could be good enough.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, it could up be P5, P6. Keep this up. Oh no! Messes up the final corner. Too much curb. Gets sent wide. Loses a lot of time. Still improved by 2/10. Imagine this could have definitely been P5 for him.
Yeah, if he can tie that together, I think he could be looking at a decent lap out there. Skipper, 2/10 up on his time.
Yeah, let's go on board with him. I see a lot of drivers taking that turn into 2nd gear. I'd really advise to go into 3rd earlier to be able to put more power on the wheels, on the throttle.
Which turn was that, Bob? Sorry?
Not turn. I'm not sure what the number of it is. Let me have a look.
Skipper 6/10 up. Look at that high 29 here. And pop himself up into the top 10.
It's turn 8, the left-hander.
Yes.
Yeah, what I see a lot of drivers do is go to 2nd, stay in 2nd for too long. If you go on... Oh, Skipper up 7/10, 28.9.8, puts him in P9. If you go in 3rd earlier in that gear, or even stay in 3rd, you have... Well, you can go full throttle much earlier.
Yep. And then you can short shift up to 4th as well if
Yeah.
you get any issues.
It
with
really
traction.
saves you a few tens if you do that properly.
Right, the Cats is a 10th up. Looks like he is on a lap now. Just coming into. Yep, just coming up to that turn 8, as you said.
Yeah, let's stay with him for a while. You maximizing the track there. Let's see what he's up. Meanwhile, Composite finally sets the time on the board. It's the slowest so far in P13.
The Cats is up half a second on his time, so could be looking into the 28s. But I don't think he's going to be bothering the front 2 unless he has a stonking final sector. There isn't much to it, really, the final sector.
Well, not wow.
28.8, so up in
That is
place.
pretty good.
So Poop Cannon 3/10 up on his time, going through sector 1. Rush is just about to start.
Answering Phantom HG question when he can join the league. We've been fairly busy this week with lots of things. Most likely next week. Say the next race. We'll sort it over the weekend.
Yep. Right, so Poop Cannon coming down towards the final turn now. This will be his final lap of quali. See if he can beat Summers 28.4.
I think it could be Paul. Yeah, 28.3. Some magic. That means the guy who was on pole position now starts his hot lap. Let's come back with him soon. Oh, Daniel Juhasz is ready. Crashed at turn 4. Who else is on track? Hey, we see that the VCAR boys did change to fresh tires.
Yes.
Well done. Well done.
It could be they're just saving a set for the race as well. You never know.
Oh, of course. Of course. I often do that myself, like use 2 sets in quali, so in case there's like a late safety car in a race, I have an extra set of softs. Yeah. Plus division, I mean, I'm not fighting for a pole position anyway, so whether I'm P12 or 14 doesn't really matter that much. Right. Back to Magic Poop Cannon. Sorry, D. Summers.
Summers is nearly, he's a 10th and 3/4 up. So would just have enough to catch pole position if he can.
And he is on the final corner right now. He does it.
He does.
Right, now the next man who could challenge them. Well, can he? Cavolas. Oh, 3.5 tenths. Would put him at a 28.5. Oh, he need another 2-3 tenths to move up.
Double getting a better exit off that final corner there and improves by 2 tenths on his time, but still in 8th position.
Cavolas. Very good time there. 28.499 P3 for him. Lakatis is on an in-lap. He will not improve.
First qualified finish. So Summers taking pole position.
Right. Front row share with Magic Poop Cannon. He knows what P2 is.
He certainly does this year. Yes, he made it his own.
And again, very strong qualification from Cavolis. He had front row last week as well.
He did, yeah. I think Magic was on pole last week as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, so basically the difference with last week is Summers being up there, edging them out.
Yep.
Right, Lacat's is P4. Oh, wait a minute. We'll go to the grid. Lacat's P4, well done. Rick being a P5. And then we have Hummer P6, brother Adam, Daniel, double with a P9, very well. Skipper Pumpbeer D-Rush Composite. And then we have the ones without time. Connor, Pipke, Romero, Nathan Honeybitcher. Nathan probably didn't get the kids to sleep yet, or his wife not giving him permission. All the others were playing the Joker, so they were not allowed to set a time, Wally. All right, that's it for qualifying. Who's your favorite for the day now?
Hey, I think Magic's got to be up there, but I mean, you can't count out Hummer either. I know he's qualified in P6.
And Hammer just mentioned he's selected the wrong setup. Oh.
Oh, right. Okay, well then.
That won't help.
No.
Yet I still think if he stays out of trouble, of course, he'll still get a top 5.
Yeah.
It's good enough.
Depends on what setup he's chosen.
My favorite is Summers. He is, in principle, the quickest driver.
He is, and I mean, if he can get away on pole position, then yes, I think it'll be very, very difficult to stop.
But so far, he's
questionable racecraft.
Mainly making the wrong decisions at the wrong time.
Yeah,
he's only got a few points, which he got, I think, in the sprint, because he crashed out in Brazil and he was 14th in Saudi, and he only has 5 points and is in P12. Of course, we always need
so much pace and potential. So I mean, I can see him coming good, but he's just. I think, as you say, probably a couple of wrong choices in the opening.
It's mostly being too eager, thinking I'm quicker, I need to get past now.
Yeah.
Well, if you wait a few corners, line up the car, set up your overtake, it's going to be safe and without any danger for either you or the other driver, and you'll get clean through. Yeah, maybe you'll lose half a second or a second by waiting, but you'd still be in the race. All right. For me, I'm very curious now, because the suggested tire strategy by the game is a bit odd on this game.
Yeah, it looks like most have taken it. There's not a single person on hards. We've got a mixture of mediums and softs.
The whole top 9 is in mediums. But yesterday I got a suggestion. More of the strategy was soft, 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 hard.
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
I think there's so many strategies you could do around here. I mean, it just depends on how you are with the tires.
I think if there's no safety cars, a medium hard is the best strategy.
Yeah, I think medium hard. I mean, potentially hard soft. You could potentially get 8, maybe 9 laps at the end if you're good on your tires.
On soft, that's a lot. I think. The fact is, it's a track that's really tough on tires, so the degradation is high. I think good laps on the softs is probably 4, and then maybe 2 or 3 shit laps you can keep them alive, but that's about it. I mean, I drove on the mediums, started on them last night, and I felt them dropping off pretty much after 7 laps. And I think you can take them to just over 10 without too much drop off.
Yeah. Hards are a nice tyre around here. They take
Yeah.
2-3 laps to get into the window, but then they're a very nice tyre.
Yeah, on this track. Yeah, true.
But nobody going for it. So mediums and softs on the start lines. We're just waiting for the grid to form. Honey Badger will be the final driver, and then we will have lights out, which Bog will take us away on.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I hope Honey over Nathan is in. Here we go. Red lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And off we go. Seems like a good start from Summers, but Magic as well. So who will be going into turn 1 first? Oh, contact. Oh, more contact. And I think there was a Aston Martin car that has some front wing damage. Lecatsis
up there.
Right, so the top 3 stayed the same after all with Summers, Magic, Cavolis. Then we have Lecatsis, Rigby.
Connor making up 7 places in that first turn. Yeah, and Honey Badger up to 12th from 18th, so he's gained 6 places. They're the big gainers on the opening lap. Top 6 remaining in the positions they qualified.
Oh, that is really well done by Connor. Honey Badger as well, up 6 positions. I'm just really glad because we've seen over the years that in turn 1, especially when we have a few new drivers on the grid, some people just forgot to break it all.
There. Yeah, it's the problem is that you still have in your head where the breaking point is, but then you've got to account for the fact that you've got potentially 12, 13 cars in front of you that are braking at the same time, and then earlier, and if you don't get it right, it's so easy to wipe people out. But yeah, I remember seeing cars sailing over turn 1, taking to the grass to try and avoid everybody.
Yeah, or taking the grass and still taking out off the grid.
Absolutely, yeah. Luckily, none today.
No, pretty clean, pretty safe. Well done.
I have to admit, the back of the grid were very clean going through turn 1.
Brother Adam losing a few positions.
Yeah, I think getting out of shape.
Oh, and Daniel Juhas halfly spins again. And he's out. That was quite a soft touch by the wall, but yet too much
now we're seeing
trouble in his car. And we have a safety car, and we have some 10-second penalties. Multiple. D-Rush Composite Palm Bear. We're making contact with other cars under full yellows.
Yeah, we've got a few broken wings at the back here. We've got D-Rush.
It's probably an experience because I think it's both D-Rush and Palm Bear not braking in time for the full yellow.
Yeah. But then sometimes when the safety car comes out, people do slam on their brakes still. You know, you do have a bit of time to decelerate. But you still do get the panic of slamming on the brakes for the Delta.
Right, let's see who will be pitting. Of course, those on the soft should. And they do. Skipper, Honey Badger, Brother Adam. Composite is in. Palm Bear is in. Yeah, if you have a 10-second penalty, you might as well serve it right now.
Yeah, be silly not to. You join on the back of the grid and still a long way to go.
Right.
Right, so Honey Badger out in 12th on, I think, a set of mediums.
No. He's on hards.
Hard, sorry, yes, yep.
Nathan does the same.
Nathan Hard, so they'll be looking to try and take him to the end of the race.
Well, at least you could take him really far. And if there's like another safety car, let's say lap 15 onwards, you can go for either mediums or softs, depending on when it is.
Yeah, opens up the option for you.
Right, so we had 7 drivers pitting. No longer any car left on softs. That's probably what I would have done as well.
Yeah.
If I started on softs.
Yeah, it's probably a sensible option.
It was a weird crash with Daniel. He lost the car, actually got helped by one of these Saubers who straightened his car for him, went on the throttle again, lost the car again, and then had like a very soft touch with the wall and yet enough to retire.
Yeah. That's the problem with this game is a bit more, it's a bit inconsistent, you know. I mean, I've seen people really clout the wall before and they'll come away with just a broken sort of front end plate.
Yeah.
And I've seen others, absolutely, you know, literally almost dink into the wall and the front tyre just comes off.
Yeah. It's weird sometimes.
Yeah. And hopefully F125 will be a bit better. Don't know anything about release date. I haven't really heard anything about it.
I haven't even read anything about official confirmation about the game.
No, I heard something the other day about potential with the invites going out for beta testing, but
Ooh.
I haven't seen anything.
Let's see if we can find anything.
Right, so order as we were from the grid, really, with Summers in the lead, Pupko in second, Cavolis third, Lecatsis in fourth, fifth, Rigby, and sixth, Hummer. Then we got Connor in seventh, making up those 7 places at the start. Double holding his own in eighth in the McLaren, so hopefully he'll get a good result today. Romero playing his joker today, don't forget, up into 9th position. And Pipke rounding out the top 10. Obviously we'll keep an eye on Honey Badger down in 12th. We change on to the hard tyres now so he can run those to the end. Does have good pace round here, so I would expect him to make his way up through the field.
I do remember Connor getting his first ever win in our league on this track.
Oh, my first ever win here, on.
Oh, that's a very late call for the safety car to come in, by the way.
That's really, really late.
Really late. Drivers were already like entering the final corner, so it means probably like a late push. Yeah. Safety car's in, and off we go. That was extremely late.
You're supposed to get it at the end of Sector 2.
Well, that didn't happen.
No, that was at pit entry, pretty much.
Right. Oh, yellow. Oh, it's double.
Yeah, double, unfortunately, losing it in turn number 3.
Right.
I'm not sure if that was assisted or just a loss of traction.
A shame, he had a good race so far. Right. Summer's still in the lead ahead of Magic, Cavolis and Lecatsis.
I think double was contact because he's got a front left end plate missing, so I think there was...
and he was in a good position. He was P8?
P8, yeah.
Well, it's not over yet. What make it easy for him?
Right, so Summers and Poop Cannon will look to try and pull away from Cavolis again like they did just before the safety car came out. I think they were very close to breaking the DRS zone. They're very close again to breaking it. Obviously DRS will be enabled on this lap. It's so difficult this track if you lose DRS to keep up with the car in front.
Yeah. For now, Cavolis can keep up, using his ERS to stay with them. Yeah, Kick Sauber cousins from Sweden changed position. Oh! And they take each other out. Oh, Ramirez loses the back end of the car, hits his own teammate, and create some havoc on the track involving multiple cars. Ay, that's the last thing you want to do.
Yeah, I think Skipper got involved in that as well.
Meanwhile, double in the pit lane.
Yeah, double got broken front left end plate, so we'll be looking at.
Yep. Oh, Brother Adam involved, of course.
Yep, Brother Adam missing front left end plate.
Ramiro's got damage. Skipper damage?
No, Skipper looks okay, but...
Just unlucky.
Yep. So virtual safety, we'll see if we get any drive-through penalties.
Oh, yeah.
Not a fan of those myself.
No, not a fan of the virtual safety car at all. Just make it a full one if you have to.
Brother Adam is losing. Oh, actually, that's really good by Romero. Brother Adam was losing time behind him because I'm obviously under the virtual safety car. So Romero ran off track to let Brother Adam through. So yeah, fair play to him on that.
Yeah, Brother Adam's got some damage, but Romero's got major damage, like no front wing at all anymore.
No.
Adam continues though. Nathan comes in. Skipper comes in. Well, that will help double in a way that he's got some drivers to fight with, perhaps. Yep. Up front, still Summers, Magic, and Cavolis. But Hammer moved up to P4, so he overtook Katsis and Rigby. Rigby lost 2 positions. 1 to Hammer and 1 to his teammate Connor.
Yeah.
And then there's quite a gap to P8 after the earlier incident with both the Saubers.
Getting a bit spicy between Lakatsis, Connor and Hummer. But Connor going for a move.
Oh, yeah. Connor.
Gonna lose DRS.
Right. Hummer immediately in the counterattack.
Yep, so he's got the DRS, whereas Connor
is he sending it? Is he sending it? He is sending it.
Double overtake there by Hummer.
Oh, Connor a bit tangled in with Lakatsis there, and that might exactly what Hummer needs. A bit of a breathing gap. Oh! Lakatsis sending it from far away.
Look at the gap now from 3rd to 4th. It's increased to 4 points. It was 2.5 seconds on that lap because of the fighting.
Yeah. Seems like Hummer and Connor are 4th and 5th fastest today. Nathan has disconnected. Oh, that's not good. Let's see if we can send him an invite.
Yeah, I'll carry on whilst you do that. Okay, so top 8 still to pit in this race.
Sent, thanks for the info, Gratis. Wait, oh, Magic is in the pit lane.
Yeah, Magic
That's early.
Lap 9, yeah. 20 laps on the hards. He's more than doable.
Lacatz is in as well. Well, that would drop him back.
Cavolis taking the lead.
Oh, that's surprising.
So yeah, he really closed in on them, and obviously with Magic coming in, was right behind Summers, but Summers is not going to give it up that easily.
No. We got Connor and Hummer now, P3, 4, 3 and 4. Rigby not keeping up with them. Well, Pipke is closing the gap to Rigby.
Yeah,
and the pit stops have dropped Lacazes to P13. Magic all the way up down to P12.
Yeah, on those fresh hards, they'll be looking at taking those to the end if you can. The Cats is going for the mediums. He'll be looking to be two stopper for him. We've got penalty wise. Summers 10 seconds. Severe collision with Cavolis. What happened there?
Oh wow, 10 seconds. Oh, probably. Oh, I think I know what happened.
He's tried to come into the pits and hit Cavolis.
Yeah. Too eager, too quick in the pit lane, and hitting the back.
The backside, yes.
Yeah. Need to ask permission first, mate.
Or at least buy a drink.
Yeah.
So, Poop Cannon has jumped the pair of them.
Yeah, I thought he would, but still, they're in traffic.
Yeah, so Summers with that 10-second penalty has pretty much ruined the race.
Once again, you can be quickest, but
battling with brother Adam at the moment, just ever so slightly ahead, a little bit of contact there. Onto the straight, and Summers makes up that position up into 10th, brother Adam down to 11.
Nathan disconnected again. I'm just sure his wife is downloading a lot.
Oh, if she's sitting there unplugging the network cable every 5 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. You should watch the kids. You promise. All right, send him a new invite. Thanks, Brellis. Rigby in the pit lane. All right, so we got Connor in the lead now. And, I think with Hummer choosing the wrong setup is clearly not helping. But yet, once again, he's there. And he'll just get that top 5 or maybe even better. And he remains my favorite for the title. He won't win a lot of races. He's not the quickest pure on pace. One of the quicker ones, not the quickest. But I think he's going to be the most consistent driver up there.
He does seem to turn a bad situation into a half decent one.
Yeah, and let's not forget Honey Badger. Started last, is now up in 3rd.
Double points playing his Joker.
Yeah, and in theory, if he's able to manage the tyres, might not even have to pit anymore.
Is Connor playing his Joker tonight as well?
Yeah, he is. Hey, look who we have in P4. That's been a while. Since been a while since we've seen him up this high rate. Sure, he still has to pit. Sure.
Connor coming in. Hummer coming in.
Honey Badger with the fastest lap. Of course, his hard tire is paying off. Now it's a question of how long can you keep him like that.
Composite up to second.
Cavola's improves fastest lap. So Cavola's...
He's got past Poop Cannon.
Yeah. Is our Lithuanian driver is on a mission here today. You think that's any rivalry with Magic?
Could be.
I mean, Magic, yeah, he's living in the USA, but he's Estonian.
Bolis now past Composite on the outside down to turn number 8. Magic will be looking to make the move as quick as he can, and he goes wide. Cavolis goes wide.
Oh, I hope this jeep's going well. D-Rush there in the points. Look at that. Would be great if... Well, let's start with those guys finishing the race. Oh... Yep. Now, Summers needs to be wiser. You're much quicker than a Composite on all tires. But be safe. Don't rush it. Well done. So and Composite pits. Composite pits. So how far is Connor behind the leaders? 4.5 seconds. The Summers overtakes Magic. And Cavolos will hope that they will fight a bit more. Because then they could fall out of DRS range, and that would help Cavolos a lot. But look at that. Honey Badger with a 14-second lead.
Yeah.
That's looking good for him. Yellow. That is... brother Adam. And his return to track, let's say, wasn't optimal.
It's a nice way of putting it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Honey Badger leading the way. Has done 10 laps on those hards already. Still 16 to go. 26 laps. They're going to be a bit sorry for themselves towards the end. 10, 6, 17. I mean, Cavolis as well is going to struggle. I mean, Summers, Magic, and Connor are probably in the best positions to win this race at the moment. Or maybe not Summers because he has that 10-second penalty, but
yeah. I think Connor is in a great position as well. Fresh tires.
Yeah, closing that gap down.
Yeah, if he can close it more to Magic.
Yeah, the only problem is he's going to lose so much in the DRS because he's not got it. And
yeah, that's why I say.
Each other along. Yeah.
But don't forget, Summers and Magic are now right behind Cavolis. That could end up in some fighting and them losing some time. But by the way, they are gaining quite a bit on Honey Badger on his old tires.
Yeah,
the gap was 14 and it's already down to 12.5.
Yep.
Now, if these three, Cavolis, Summers, Magic, start fighting a bit, Connor might be able to fight himself back. By the way, Hammer lost some bit of time, I think, with the pit stop because he was just a second and a half down on Connor before the pit stop, and now he's 5-6 seconds behind him and a few curves in between.
Yeah.
So either Hammer didn't have a great pit stop, or he had some damage to repair, or
Yeah, I didn't see.
unlucky with traffic.
I'll have a quick look actually at the pit stops to see if there's. No, medium to hard to 2.251. Yeah, so 2.2 second pit stop, no front wing change. So he must have just got caught up in traffic, or perhaps had a moment on the cold tyres.
Oh, yeah, that is a classic Summers move. That is what we mean. Like, he sees the gap and he just sends it, even though he's only halfway alongside. Both go sideways a bit. Just doesn't end well. They're lucky to have stayed on track, but it's so unnecessary.
Is Nathan back in now?
I'm not sure. Meanwhile, Lakatzis overtakes Pipke. Oh, yeah, he is, says Gratis. Great. Thanks, Gratis. You're help.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Nathan and his... he's engineering for Nathan. Oh. Well, get him some points. He needs them.
Very, very professional outfit.
Here comes Magic when you overtake on Cavolis. Now, the question is, Summers has damage. Greta's trying his best. He's a P11 merchant. Well, he is in P11 again.
Well, you got the one in there, didn't you? Yeah, it's just
and also, he's quite a bit behind P10, 13.7. Let's have a look at him. Yeah, quite on his own because the gap behind him is 4. He's also engineering D. Summers. Well, strategy isn't his issue. No, I'm not taking a dig, but I think D. Summers is a great driver. He just needs to make smarter decisions with the overtaking.
Patience you must learn, young Padawan.
Grelis told him to sit behind Gravolas and enjoy DRS. He didn't listen. No, but I think it might also have to do with he knows he has yellow. That's double trouble. The fact he knows he has 10-second penalty and needs to make up ground. Oh, safety car.
Oh, this will work well for Summers because he's got front end plate damage and can serve that 10 seconds.
Hummer with a drive-through. Honey Badger comes in straight away. Well done. Of course, everyone would pit. Wow, this is your chance, Grelitz, to engineer. Engineer Nathan. Fresh medians if you have them. Connor stays out. By the way, I don't know who was engineering Connor last night, but he wasn't very good. Sorry, Connor.
Just a warm up for him.
Sorry, Connor. We love you. But you made some strategic decisions with the party I was in, and that was like 5-6 people. Was it? 2, 4, 6, 7, maybe.
Yep.
All of us were like, really? You can't be serious. Again?
I just couldn't believe he waited for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Behind the safety car.
The leading guy in his safety car didn't go in, and then everyone was behind, and then he pitted. And I think he pitted a lap later again, and then he pitted with like 9 laps to go. He pitted for softs, which would never last, and then pitted again with like 2 or 3 laps to go.
But he did pick up the fastest lap,
which he didn't keep because Mikey improved on that.
Oh, did he?
So he gave up like points position to nothing for a fastest lap, which he didn't keep.
Oh, I didn't know Mikey got it. I
Yeah, he
thought he'd
did.
been lapped, so couldn't get it. But
No, he kept it. Yeah, yeah, Con's for that Ferrari strategy. Yeah, yeah,
oh dear.
that wasn't very good, but we do thank him for making
Yeah,
us laugh.
swiftly moving on. Doing very well tonight. He is.
Oh, I did mention Connor had his first win here,
Yeah. He
but
does like Bahrain. It
he-
seems to be Bahrain and Portimao he likes. Loves Portugal for some reason.
Mikey race fixed yesterday, I swear. Well, let's say he made some friends and some enemies yesterday. It cost me my race, for example. Um, but it definitely helped Gunnar, yeah. Anyway, Connor is in a good position. He's in the lead. His heart's a 6 lap old.
Yeah.
I found it
11 to
hard.
go. I mean,
But
they're not looking
Magic,
too bad, but
how about Magic? Fourth, mediums, fresh.
yeah.
So the three quickest drivers today, Magic, Cavolis, and Summers. And it's great for Summers that he has been able to repair his car
And serve that 10
and serve the
seconds.
pen. That's huge for him.
Yeah, I think it's a very harsh pen when people in front of you are braking
Oh,
to
it
go in pit
is.
lane and you
It
tap them.
is.
So no,
But
fair
you
play.
know it can happen. So be safe.
Absolutely, yeah.
But so if Grum does three, Cavolis is the only one on hards, and Magic and Summers on medium. So I think one of those two guys have a good chance of winning. But I have to say, Honey Badger has been flawless tonight.
Honey Badger's in a good position on those fresh hards, to be honest with you. In second
Yeah, if he yeah, top two have taken jokers as well. So for the championship, this could be great. And look at that. I mean, I don't think Rigby will keep his position
no,
in third where he's now. But imagine if it would be the final race result, that would be huge for Alpine. A win with double points and a P3.
and Grealish, you are correct. Yes, Connor and Honey Badger both playing their jokers today.
Who else was playing the Joker? I think it was both the Sauber, so that's Romero in P16 and Pipke in P7.
Yeah, so Pipkin picking up some points.
Again, he's been quite a surprise this season, a positive surprise.
Yeah, I'm glad he raced because I saw he wasn't going to race tonight or wasn't able to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that wasn't him. That was Piney Penguin. Sorry, too many P's.
Yeah.
Connor tell Rigby to defend like a lion.
Well, they're an Alpine, so
Oh dear. Another week and a half, Formula One season kicks off.
yeah. By the way, it's near certain that the safety car will come in at the end of this lap.
But when's it going to tell him?
Yeah. By the way, penalties. Hammer with the drive-through. Aye, that will hurt him. It's P9, wrong setup, and you have to pitch straight away. And basically, then you need to hope for another safety car to have any chance at points because you're going to drop to dead last. Right, confirmation at the end of sector 2. So let's see how Connor is going to do this.
Ah, look at that. Proper warning that the safety car's going to come in. Connor trying to get as much heat into his tyres as he possibly can. When is he gonna go? Not yet, not yet.
Oh, he waits very long.
He's gone right
He's
at
going.
the last minute.
I'm predicting some turn 1 shuffle.
Yeah, me too, because everyone's going to have
Connor
gone
does it
through
well.
by the
Connor does it
start-finish
well.
line.
Rigby already lost 1 position. Yeah, but that's on someone on mediums.
And Hammer does serve his drive
Right,
through.
Cavolas and Summers in the battle. Yellow, 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 yellow. Oh, Lacutsis! Oh, yeah, it's such a great race today. That's a shame. Right, we got Connor and Honey Badger. We got an hunting down magic poop cannon. Yes, that's his real PSN name. On the fresh mediums, I think he will probably be hard to stop.
Yep.
And if he is Honey Badger for the lead. Honey Badger takes the lead. And I think if Magic is able to get past quickly, it's going to be hard to stop him win this race, although he has proven himself. The only one him stopping winning a race is himself so far this season.
What he needs to do is, on the safe side, is to get into the lead and pull out over a 10-second gap. Then he'll be fine as long as you don't get a drive.
Here he comes on the inside with Connor. And takes that P2.
Yep.
Right,
Picks
Con.
up DRS from Honey Badger as well, so he's closing. No, not going to go for a move, so Magic up into second.
brother. Summers with Cavolis. He's ahead.
Oh, Summers has damage again, front left end plate.
Yeah, he's just too eager with the overtakes. He needs to time it better. Oh, yellow.
Oh, now he has probably right end plate damage.
Yeah, but that's Cavola saying, okay, you want to play like this, I'll play it back. Yeah. Meanwhile, Magic takes the lead. Of course, on those fresh mediums, he's going to be quickest.
Yeah, so Summers now missing both end plates. Apparently missed his braking point, which is why he went in the back. It's easy to do when you're following closely, especially if you're reliant on the racing line going from green to red.
I remember, I think it was your first win here ever. I broke my front wing on your car.
You did.
Turn, what was it? Turn 10? Or turn 4, was it?
Turn 4, yeah.
Hey, here's Connor. Look at that. Honey Badger and Connor fighting back. Connor P2 under fire right away from Magic.
Yeah, I don't think you can run Connor out of this yet. I mean, it's obviously the top 3 as it stands pretty much are going to be our race winners, but I'm not sure who. I mean, Poop Cannon's on the quicker tyre at the moment, but it's going to level out towards the end of the race.
Yeah, don't forget, these tyres will start dropping off. Normally about after 7-8 laps, although the first 2 laps on this were under safety car, so I think he has a decent 10 laps in him. Oh, some trouble there. Palm Bear.
Yep. Oh, double spins.
Oh, that's the 3rd time double spins today. Not his race. Oh, Hummer in P17.
Yeah, it's that drive through absolutely wrecked his race.
Yeah.
I think he was 13 seconds behind this battle at one point. So he's made up quite a bit of time, but
He's good enough to fight up front, but
Yeah.
right, here we go on the straight with the leaders. Honey Badger with the fastest lap. Summers pits. Yeah, the damage is too much.
Yeah, it has to.
Shame. On pole, quick enough to fight for the win, but too many mistakes. Of course, he goes for softs with 6-7 laps to go. Best you probably can get is the fastest lap.
Yep. Yeah.
Right, so the gap between Magic and Cavolis is 2.7.
But Connor's sitting in there. I know he's got 11 lap old tyres, but if he could just keep
Yeah,
in
but
the battle and use DRS to keep it there.
I don't think if you look at the fight purely with Honeyberg, those 5 laps difference in the hards will matter much. However, if they start fighting more, Cavolis and Rigby may have a chance to close in a bit.
Yep.
With Pipke there as well. Pipke also playing the Joker and having a good race. P6 might be even more. Here we go with the leaders once again. Pipke with the fast lap now even. Look at that. And overtakes Rigby. P5. Well, Rigby fights back. But the medium tire for Pipke is really helping him. As Gratis mentioned, Nathan in the P7. Look at that.
Brother Adam with a half spin.
That is Composite with a bit of a trouble there.
It was, yeah, I think Composite and Brother Adam had a bit of a little coming together.
Oh, look at that. Magic now just they're all over the gearbox from Connor. So we got a 3-way fight for the win in this race.
I'm just going to have a quick check to see how many warnings Magic's on.
Yeah, especially with Magic.
It's got one for a collision, but it won't count. Wise, I don't think
he's trying to get alongside Connor here. Oh, 3 wide there. Wow. Honeyberg are losing 2 positions. Oh, no. Magic hits the back of Connor. Connor starts to slide, but he keeps the position. Connor back in the lead.
It was a short backside, but keeps the lead there. No damage.
Yeah,
I
think Magic went off throttle when he made the contact there.
As Summers proved his pace with a 30.2 fastest lap. 5
yeah,
seconds behind Pombear.
Yeah, but points are too far away.
Meanwhile, this front 3 have broken nearly 3 seconds clear of Cavolis now. I thought Cavolis.
By the way, look at Hammer. Moved up to P12. He was last in 17th just a few laps ago. So he won't score much, but at this rate, he might score a point.
Well, this is what I was saying to you earlier, wasn't it? About taking. Turning a bad situation into something.
There in the background, I see one of the
Rush.
Yeah, one of the V-Carps losing the back end of the car. And... Oh, right. So, Cavolis, look at that, Cavolis. Closed the gap from 4 seconds to 2.4. And if these boys keep fighting, by the way, it's Honey Badger with the lead once again.
Connor looking for the switchback.
Grella's saying Connor needs to keep a cool head. Well, I don't think that's really Connor's specialty.
I'm waiting for Connor to pit now for soft.
Yeah. On the other hand, it's probably with Portugal his best track.
Portugal, yeah, he's really good at Portugal. Really good at Portugal.
By the way, he's very good at Singapore as well. So there's, yeah, sorry, brothers. The thing is, no, we love Connor. Absolutely, he's a great guy.
Oh, we do. Yeah, he's brilliant. Yeah, he take the Mickey out
on pace, he is about my pace, which is between 10 and 15 Division 1 and top 6 here, or top 8. Yellow, I think it's double once again. But on some tracks, while Con goes for the lead here, on some tracks, he has something extra, where he's like top 6 Division 1 or top 3 here, or even the quickest. But he just very rarely manages. Oh, and Honey Badger with the overtake again. Just very rarely manages to to convert it into the result you want.
Yeah, it deserves so much more. It's and it will come. It will come. I mean, it got a few wins, some decent results. But I was also sorry, changing the subject, but Pipke up into 4th, 1.9 seconds behind Connor now.
Yeah. Really good. And also another driver that has used the Joker.
Yeah. Yeah, so 3 of the top 4 have used their Joker tonight. And Romero recovered to 8th at the moment, so he's picking up points as well. So all of the Joker players going to be picking up decent points tonight.
Right. Double pitted. Might want to go for a fastest lap attack.
Yeah, I think he had a bit of damage.
Summers in P14, so it's not too far away from points. By the way, Cavola's fighting back to P4.
Yeah, looks like that's going to be a battle for 4th place. They're 2.3 behind, so they're losing time.
We're in Hummer to P11. And it's 2.7 behind the points. Right, so we're going to have a 3-man fight. By the way, Magic now the one leading. We're having a 3-man fight for the win. And we're having a 2-man fight for P4. Other than that, Skipper is trying to hold off Brother Adam, while Hammer is doing everything he can to close down Brother Adam and get a point.
Summer's not far behind.
No, but he's running out of laps. Right, here we go. We're going to enter the last corner, and then we'll have 1 lap to go. It's Honey Badger taking the lead. Connor as well. Who's going to enter the final corner is Honey Badger. These guys have given us a beautiful fight here.
Yeah, Connor will get DRS down here. Honey Badger goes straight onto the defensive.
Yeah, Honey Badger plays it quite smart with sometimes letting himself overtake so he can have DRS on the straight.
Oh! catching the inside curb there. I thought he was going to lose it, Honey Badger, but manages to keep hold of it.
Is he on his way to his first win? I won't say anything about winning anymore because...
I am not saying a word till this is finished.
No. But they do certainly entertain us tonight. And behind him, Cavola's and Pipkey for P4. But who is going to take the win? Is it Honey Badger? Is it Connor? Is it Magic?
Connor is banking a lot of ERS here. I can see an absolute onslaught
Yeah,
coming on.
and he's going to use it now. As
Using it
we're
now to close. Will he go for the move up the inside? No.
No, I don't. What is he going to do? What is he going to do? Is he
aiming? Overtake now? Is he going to go? Is he going to go?
Is he? He's going to do it.
Go? He
does it. Connor
takes the win.
What a brilliant move, Connor. Wow. Right.
Well, congratulations, Connor.
Well done. So Honey Badger in second, Magic for his third podium. In third, Cavola's Pipke Ribby P6. Nathan with his first points ever. Romero with P8. Skipper P9. Adam in 10. And Summers even made it to P11 just ahead of Hammer. So both get nothing. Ouch. Lacatz has had such a good first half of the race, but one mistake drops into P13. Then we have Composite in 14, then Pomber D-Rush. And here comes Double. Last at 3 or 4 spins. Horrible race for him.
But finishes nevertheless.
Yeah. I'm curious about one thing. He went to first shots. Did he perhaps take fast lap? Couldn't see that.
We'll find out in a moment once the results come up.
Oh, what a finish.
I have to admit, Division 2 has not failed to disappoint this year. No, Summers picking up fastest lap.
Okay. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it's been. I mean, we've had all 3 races. We've not actually really known who was going to win until they've crossed the line. It's
yeah.
But I mean, we've had last corner penalties. Sort of last minute penalties. We've had, and like tonight with that drag race, that was really good to see. Really good to see. So Connor winning by 0.095 in the end.
Wow. That was an awesome finish. A great move by Connor. Not being over eager by wanting to send it just before the final corner, but just lining it up, being really close, have a good exit, and then fully use everything you have from the ERS. That was well done. Yeah. And taking 50 points today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very well done for the Jokers today.
Jokers pick up P1, P2, P5, and P8. That's big.
I think I've got P19 with mine.
Well, it's better than P20.
There wasn't 20 taking part.
Oh, well.
Swiftly moving on. So, again, what a race. Congratulations to Connor pulling that off. I could see you had the ERS and you dumped it at exactly the right time. So well done to Connor. I know we ribbed you tonight, but we're fond of you, mate, and we're happy for you. Honey Badger, unlucky. Really good race tonight. Just unlucky to get pipped at the end. And Poop Cannon keeping up his 100% podium appearance.
I'm just thinking about who's in the lead now.
I think Poop Cannon's still going to lead it.
Yeah, well, he's picking up 15, so he'll be at 57 points. Honey Badger picks up 18, 52 points. Where's Connor? Picks 50, goes to 70. That's what a Joker can do for you.
Fair play. Fair play. So many congratulations to Connor. But yeah, been a great race. Really enjoyed it. Look forward to next week. Where are we next week? Qatar, isn't it?
It is Qatar, but what is the
I think we're standard race format next week, aren't we? Round
Yeah,
4, and
that's more what
then
I'm looking at.
yeah, and then I think round
It's
5.
round 5 is a special one because we're going to do a reverse grid, so there's no qualifying. But reverse championship grip. So that means if you're like 20th in the standing and you're there, you're going to be in pole position. However, that's only for those who have participated in at least 3 of the previous 4 races.
Yep.
Otherwise, you could have like a reserve joining for the first time, which automatically be lost in the standings and be eligible for pole, which wouldn't be fair to those who drive every week.
However, reserves that have raced in 3 out of the 4 races are
Will be.
still will be included in it.
Yeah. One question now, would that count as a pole position? Statistically.
That's something to be discussed. I mean, officially it would be a no because you haven't earned it.
No, you weren't fastest in quali.
Exactly right. So yeah, we'll discuss that. But I would say no, it would not count as an official pole position because that would be unfair, basically. Mikey had to wait 8 seasons for one and wasn't gifted one for being last in the championship.
I
Love
have
you,
a
Mikey.
Mikey pole as well once, by the way. So, but
You
you will
too,
never
yeah.
hear me about that.
No. Oh dear. Right, okay, so I suppose we'll close off tonight. Thank you for tuning in. So I've really enjoyed it tonight. Thank you for having me, Bog. I've enjoyed co-commentating with you.
Yeah.
I'll leave you
And
to close it out.
maybe we'll be under grid here soon if there's anyone else commentating.
Yeah. Anybody
And if
fancy
there's,
giving commentating a go?
yeah, of course, always welcome.
Yeah.
Right. So thank you all for watching. I enjoyed it. Hope you did as well. See you next week. Oh, wait.